Hey everybody, Kitty Korner here. We just want to talk a little bit about mounting and the fact that most interior doors, residential interior doors in the US today are interior framed hollow core doors. And in most cases, the framing on those doors, as you can see here, is a pretty robust outer frame. And we find that for the Kitty Korner, 2 mounting points is more than adequate to mount the Kitty Korner for it to operate correctly. However, on occasion, what will happen is you can end up a door with less robust mounting. You can see here, this outer edge, which is actually the bottom of the door, is very thin. You can see we've added a block here, while the side one is pretty adequate. It's over 1 inch wide. But what we found is if you mount without this extra block on the smaller pieces, that it can be a less than perfect kind of mounting point that over time can wear and pull loose. So adding this blocking really helps reinforce and make a more robust mount. And what we've done to get to this outcome is we took a standard piece of 1x1 from your local DIY store and just cut it down to size and added a 45-degree angle to it. And then we simply glue that in adjacent to the framing for the door. And we find that that gives us a nice robust mounting point to help solve the problem if you have an interior door mounting problem. And we've also done this a different way. In case of this particular flap, what we did is we added a piece to the center to give us a center mounting piece. And this is simply a piece of 2x4 cut to the width of the interior door framing. And again, we find that this gives you a nice robust mount if you're having trouble with the interior door framing on your door. Again, to do this, we're using professional wood glue. We recommend you pay attention to the drying times for the glue. And if you're going to use some kind of clamp to hold your pieces in place while they dry, just make sure you put down a little painter's tape so that you don't glue yourself to the door and or mar your door surfaces. We find these solutions are really helpful for doors that have problematic interior door framing. I want to make a comment at the end here, not related to mounting anymore, but we have 2 doors here, and one of them here sitting is a standard door mount for a Kitty Korner. The reason you can tell that is you can see the hinges protruding here on the side of the door. Doorknob on the right, hinges on the left, and this is a standard right-hand swing door with a right-hand kit mounted to it for Kitty Korner the normal way. This door, on the other hand, is actually a left-hand swing door. You can see you can't see the hinges here. And what we've done is mounted a right-hand Kitty Korner to a left-hand door, which we find to be really helpful in the case of things like a downstairs stairway doorway, where you would like to have the flap flip to the side of the door away from where the traffic in the building is. Again, we have a couple of videos explaining the difference between a standard and a non-standard, but I wanted to point it out here in case somebody hasn't seen the other videos and is wondering what's going on there.
Visit kittykornerdoor.com.